Peace. My name is Tabu Unawanet Noopu, also known as Marsha, and I'm using the Noonebu Tarot deck. And my question for today is there life after death? Is there life after death? It's a real big thing in religion. All religions. Is there life after death? When you die, is there life afterwards? Is there life after death? Is there life after death? First card, 9 Ether Chemical card, in reverse. The next card is Earth God Leviathan card, upright. And the last card is the 8 Ether Chemical card, in reverse. So we have the 9 Ether Chemical card. This is positive. And it's in a reverse. Then we have the Earth God Leviathan card, upright. Then we have the 8 Ether Chemical card in reverse. The question was, is there life after death? Okay. 9 Ether Chemical card, hydrogen, life-giving, origin, sunshine, sun, blackness, 9 power, crown power, Helios, 9 reasoning, 9 ball circle, circumference, balls of ether elements, potency, order, original creator, Ra, distance, above sun god and goddess power, royalty, reality, material and physical realities, rationale, rain, radiance, rapture, tranquility, justice, rotation, revelation. The 9 Ether Chemical card represents life. And life existed on the top half of the existence circle. That's the section of the one supreme being that represents life. So this is a good beginning card. We're talking about, my question was, is there life after death? And then the 9 Ether Chemical card pops up, and 9 Ether is Noopu. Noopu represents positivity, life, and all the beautiful words we heard on here. Radiance, justice, rationale, tranquility, life-giving, origin, 9 power, crown power, Helios, 9 reasoning. This is all positive and represents life. And again, life on the existence circle, also known as the smash circle of order, life existed on the top half. The one supreme being has 2 personalities, and the top half represents life. on the SMAT circle of order. SMAT stands for space, matter, and time. And the SMAT circle is just the biography of the one supreme being in its different stages, different energies, different gases. It's the good, bad, and the ugly. It's the positive, it's the negative. But the life is on the top half. And this is a good card to start with. 9 Ether Chemical card. Yes. It's no reverse for this card. Now we have the Earth God Leviathan card. Wife is Nut, aggressive spirits, evil spiritual spells, zodiac, animal powers, adversary, liar, dragon, destroyer, falsehood, spiritual hypnosis, negative religious powers, confusion, ignorance, apathy, disunity, giant sex force, blood, drugs, breaks positive sun laws, and enforce bad religious moon laws. Lust, fish god, Ichthys. In reverse, it means you are safe from these whip powers. Well, this was upright. So this is totally going against the positive. This is all negative. Religion has you believing that there's life after death. But scientifically, that is impossible. And has anyone, since that's my topic, has anyone ever seen anybody come back after they died? I'll wait. This is hypnosis, the spell of religion, negativity. This is a big reason why you believe that there's life after death. It was a spiritual spell spun upon the African race, the kinky hair race, by Leviathan. And you believe that Bible wholeheartedly. But just ask yourself, why do you have to die to go somewhere else to live and be peaceful? Heaven or hell, whatever the case may be. You're going to heaven or hell according to the Bible. Or any religious belief, basically. I'm going to reread this again. Aggressive spirits, evil spiritual spells. Yep, religion is definitely a spell. Zodiac, animal powers, adversary, liar, dragon, destroyer, falsehood, spiritual hypnosis, negative religious powers, confusion, ignorance. All of this takes place in the bottom half of the existence circle. This is in the top half. Total opposite. Total opposite. Positive, negative. Ninetha is the life giver. Leviathan is the spellcaster. Got you in a spiritual hypnosis, deep in that religious belief, apathy. Now we're going to go to the 8 Ether Chemical card, another good card. Lesser form of 9 ether combined gases exists for 24 million years, existed in the top half of existence. Past card. Its energies are here now to help the black race and all oppressed people. Works with Aquarius and Uranus. Another name for Uranus is Serana. Destructive energies to release people from evil. It has no reverse side. This is going to help release you from these evils and this ignorance and these falsehoods and that Bible. These are two positive cards here. This is a lesser form of 9 ether. Both positive, both top half. Where life is on the SMAT circle of order. SMAT stands for space, matter, and time. Okay? Totally negative. Take a look at these words on the bottom. is a spell cast by Leviathan on the African kinky-haired race. In the bottom half of the existence circle, also called the smash circle, is going on right now. Spellbound mentally. And in the nature books it says religion is a hangover from slavery. Just let that marinate. Okay, I'm going to flip the bottom. Alrighty. I have the Zulu and Zena. The Zulu and Zela card. This is a part of the these guys are part of the negative forces of nature. And I'm going to read it. These gods and goddesses are responsible for all stomachs and intestines for mankind. Animals, mammals, reptiles, insects, etc. This is a divide and separate card. These powers carry mental, spiritual, physical, and financial nutrients into one's life for continual energy for strength to accomplish goals. It also provides defenses against toxic persons, places, and things. In reverse, the ability to process and protect fail. So this wasn't in reverse. This was upright. Okay, this card is responsible for stomachs and intestines for mankind, animals, mammals, reptiles, insects, etc. So this card represents mankind. Mankind, straight-haired people, specifically the Caucasian, is our natural opposite. And this card represents mankind and the animal world. We have an animal here, so in the book of religion, the Bible in America and wherever else is read by black people is the spell. That's mankind's book. That's their spiritual powers. It has nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us or our spiritual powers. Total opposites. This is the bottom half, God and Goddess, negative. And this is a positive 9 ether card, life giver, sun, justice, rationale, reality. Okay? We got the 6 ether card in reverse. These two go hand in hand. Let me read it. It's in reverse. 6 ether chemical card. We got the 9, the 8, and the 6 in the building. The 6 ether chemical card. Death of 9 ether gases. A combination of 96 gases out of the 99 gas elements. Gamma radiation that produces evolutionary mutations of all sorts. Sex energy of many forms in life on Earth and in the solar system. Sex is sacred energy. Distorted sex energy. A past card and present card in the form of 3 ether ghost energy. 9 and 6 are total opposites. 9 is mind. 6 is sex and death. 9 represents life, 6 represents death. This is a bottom half card as well. This is a bottom half card. 6 is sex. Leviathan is a giant sex force. 6 represents death. What we are talking about is their life after death. The death 6 is the death of 9 ether. Okay? 6 is the death of 9 ether, all 99 elements. And a scientific death took place on the existence circle, also known as the SMAT circle, space, matter, and time, at 6 west on the existence circle. I may show it at the end of my video for clarity and repetition. This was in the reverse. 3 ether ghost energy. We had 3 south as well on the existence circle. It's real low. The energies are low. The morals are low. It's horrible. The next card is the spine of the universe card. This is the spine of the universe. Okay, it was in reverse, I believe. I think it was in reverse. The spine of the universe card, meaning is stability, support, flexibility, allows control of movement, protects vital parts of the body, mentally, spiritually, economically, and physically, keeps things in alignment. In reverse, things are paralyzing or it has taken place, causing stop motion. The spine is a very important part of our body. It's a part of it's connected to our brain. And when the spine isn't working, we're paralyzed. It's no movement, no activity for some of your body parts. The support, flexibility, and movement. I'm a little unclear on this, how to place this card in the read for Is There Life After Death. That's the Djed pillar in the back. I'm going to look up the Djed pillar real quick. Real quick. Where's my phone? There it is. It has many meanings, and what does the Djed mean spiritually? Stability. The Djed, an ancient Egyptian symbol meaning stability, is the symbolic backbone of the god Osiris. Okay, Osiris is 3 ether. And in the 6 ether chemical card, it says a past card and present card in the form of 3 ether ghost energy. Okay? So the Djed pillar was in reverse. And one of the meanings of it is what I just read. I hope I don't lose it. It has many meanings, but I'm going to use this one. Symbolic backbone of the god Osiris. And Osiris is 3 ether, and 6 ether. 3 ether is a lesser form of 6 ether. Just as 8 ether is a lesser form of 9 ether. So I'm going to leave that right there. And it's negative, of course. Ghost god, Osiris. Okay? Represents death. And let me go into these cards here like I always do. Confirmation. Is there life after death? Is there life after death? See a card in here. What card is this? You let her go ahead somewhere. New science card. We're gonna leave that right there. Cause that was in my other card. We're gonna leave the new science card here. I'm gonna get to it. It was all up in my homemade cards. I guess it wanted to come out. New science card. Okay. Noon is the science of sound right reason. Sound right reason is another way of saying Noopu. I'll get to that. I'll read it. I'm like, what's going on? Is there life after death? Let's get some confirmation. Is there life after death? Breakthrough. We have to have a mental breakthrough because that spell is deep. The spell is deep. You really have to ask yourself the tough questions when it comes to is there life after death. Really reason on this question. We need a breakthrough, a mental breakthrough. Noopo's here. Insecure and unsure. This is what the belief of life after death does to people. They're not really sure. They just believe that's going to take place. And when it's time to die, you're in fear, you're scared, you don't know what's really going to happen. Because you're in belief. It's no facts. Insecure and unsure. I'll focus on the word unsure when it comes to is there life after death. A lot of people are not factual about this big major question that's pending for years and years and years and years. They claim Jesus came back. He's still dead. Unsure. You need to be sure, not unsure. And you won't be insecure when you get the facts. You'll be secure because you have all the correct information. Happiness. Once you learn something and you get the correct information, you're happy that you know. You're happy you found out. You're happy someone pushed you to think about something. Really go deep. It's great to know the facts. It helps a lot. Your mind changes. You look at things correctly. You go deep. Let's go into this Noon Science card. This was the card that was mixed up in here. Science of Noonebu, Ethereal Science, Original Science of the Ethiopian African Race, Autobiography of the One Supreme Being, Mental Resurrection, Science of the Mental Dead, the Great Unifier of All People, Solvent Science, the Good Nine News. In reverse means it's not being practiced or a person isn't aware it exists yet, or a religious mind is struggling learning it. So this card is potent. It's the science of Noonebu. And we know science and religion always been battling. You got to get the scientific facts as well. Not just the biblical portion of things where it's mostly belief. Original science of the Ethiopian African race. This is our science. And Noonebu is here. And Noonebu is pure intelligence, male and female energies. Noonebu is dedicated to the African race specifically, but it's for all races. And scientifically, there is no way you can come back after you die. Life is a burning, and when that burning stops, it's over. Once that heart stops and the brain can't function anymore, life ends. You'll soon begin to decay. Your organs have stopped. You're not coming back. There is no life after death. There's life in the top half of the existence circle, which is the autobiography of the One Supreme Being. Noon Science teaches us that. Mental resurrection. The resurrection is mental, not physical. Mental resurrection. You got to get your mind in order to see things correctly. I don't want to say see things straight, because in Noon we learn that thinking straight is linear. You're just going to stop and stay there. You're not going to reason, which is circular, until you find the correct answer to solve a problem or whatever may be going on in your life. You got to keep on going until you come up with the correct answer. And that's what NoopooH helps you do. NoopooH is the mental resurrector. This is a beautiful card that I found amongst these cards right here. Science of the mental dead, the great unifier of all people. This is a unifying card, not a separation card like this one. It won't make you, new science won't have you being unsure, because you're going to get the facts once you concentrate and take your Turpin sulfur and do what's right. It'll be a breakthrough mentally. You'll be mentally resurrecting. Yep. For sure. Insecure and unsure. Earth God Leviathan card. Spell, zodiac animal powers, adversary, liar, dragon, destroyer, falsehoods, spiritual hypnosis. This is why you're insecure and unsure. Leviathan. Spellcaster. Cast a spell on the Ethiopian African race using the Bible, which makes most of us believe that there is life after death, when there isn't. There is no life after death. Last but not least, I'm going to use the oracle cards that I have. I like to throw these in there. Let's see what it do. Let's see. Alright, we're going to take that one. Closure. You have closure when you have the facts. You have closure when you have that breakthrough. You won't be insecure and unsure when you have closure, when you reason instead of just think and believe. Now I need the chemical card. Let me read this again. This was a really nice card. Life-giving. Origin, sunshine, sun, blackness, 9 power, crown power, Helios, 9 reasoning. Okay? Royalty, reality, material and physical realities. You have that closure, that breakthrough. You won't be insecure and unsure. NoopooH is here. Positive forces of nature. The 9 ether chemical card is positive. The 8 ether chemical card, which is a lesser form of the 9 ether chemical card, is positive. Noon Science is here, the autobiography of the one supreme being, the mental resurrector. It's not physical, it's mental. Okay? You're not physically resurrecting to come back. It is no life after death. Once you get that correct information, there's happiness. A weight has been lifted. You can see things for what it is. Isn't that beautiful? Last but not least, the Earth God and Leviathan card. Negative. Leviathan is why you're in that stupor and that belief that there's life after death, because there's a spiritual spell spun upon the African Ethiopian race using the Bible. And in the nature books, it does say that religion is a hangover from slavery. So we've been believing in belief for a very long time, and it's a lot of black folks that go hard, a lot of hard Bible bumping black folks. There's no life after death. No life after death. Get your closure on that topic. Look at the sun busting through on the top. Life giver, mental resurrector, sunshine, blackness, rationale, reality, justice. Happiness, breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. Oops. Breakthrough. Bottom half God for mankind. Negative. 6 ether card. 6 sex, death, negativity. Osiris. 3 ether ghost god. The spine of the universe protects your organs. Stability, movement. You can't move if your mind is not in order. All negatives. Let's get that closure, y'all. True peace in noon times. Thanks for watching. See the smash circle of existence over here to the left. 9 represents life, 6 represents death. 9 ether, 8 ether, positive forces of nature. Leviathan, 6 ether, 3 ether, ghost Osiris. Bottom half, negative side of nature. Again, this smash circle of existence is the autobiography of the one supreme being. Now let's get this read on about life. Life itself is a burning. All life is a burning, including the life of vegetation. In people, the burning takes place in the lungs and blood. A person inhales oxygen and exhales carbon dioxide. Carbon is residue of burning. That is, carbon is the waste of a burnt substance or gas. When oxygen enters the lungs, it reaches the blood, and the acids in the blood ignite the oxygen and burn it. And that burning is life. The burning generates light, natural electricity, and the blood transmits the light to the brain. Then the person is able to think, see, feel, hear, taste, and smell. The burning is spontaneous by nature and the acids thereof. When food substances seep through the lacteals of the small intestines and reach the bloodstream, the acids in the blood ignite and burn the substances. The heat and energy produced from the burning generate pressure, blood pressure, and the blood distributes the pressure to the various glands and nerve centers when the person is able to move. Then the person is able to move the various parts of the physical being, and the heart is able to keep the blood flowing and distributing the energy and nourishing particles throughout the living being to maintain strength and keep the flesh replete. The burning is the initiative to all life activities of the body, for the burning is life. Therefore, when the burning stops permanently, that is the end of life, and that person gets cold and stiff. Open your mouth and blow your breath on the back of your hands, and you will feel heat from the burning in order to determine whether life can continue after death of the body. It first had to be known what life is. Now that we know life is a burning, it is also true that the body of a living being provides the condition, the necessary combined factors for burning. Therefore, without this condition for burning, there can be no life. All this means that life cannot go beyond the death of the physical person, because there is no condition outside the physical body that can continue the burning for a person. Hence, when the burning stops permanently, the person loses all consciousness, and that is the end of life. A person's soul is his or her body, and the head of the soul is his or her mentality, meaning the mind. The breath of life is simply oxygen, one of the gases of nature. This is the way the ancients had it. The soul is the body and mentality of a person. When a child is born, spirits may possess his or her body, but those spirits existed ever since creation. The spirits that possess the person may be good or evil or both. This depends on the person's environment and the star sign or the zodiac under which the individual was born. Moreover, the seed from which the child sprang is a major factor in determining his or her pattern of life. Spirits will most likely take a liking to the person with a nature most relative to theirs, unless they wish to torment someone's mind. Spirits can give false impressions or true ones. This depends upon the nature of the spirits possessing the person. Therefore, in addition to proof, sound reason, instead of spirits or spirit dreams, is the best barometer. Sound reason is the best barometer for determining what is true or false, right or wrong. To be able to make these determinations is why people by nature were given the ability to reason. This is one of the many SMAT circles of existence. The SMAT circle of order. And as we can see, heaven exists in the top half, which life is represented on the top half, and hell is at the bottom half. And in the nature books, we are taught that heaven and hell are states and conditions. Whatever state or condition you find yourself in is your heaven or your hell. And this is why you're alive. If you're doing great, you're in heaven. If you're having health issues, you're homeless, or going through bad times, that's your hell.